I think she's just acting sussy herself.
Oh!
Not here.
ตรงนี้ไม่ได้
Oh!
เธอด่าทำไมล่ะ
Well, they became official last time, so what's left besides Pat to deal with?
Dude, I am really sick and tired of this forced meta trope. It's just not great. Like, obviously, Lara does not want to marry this guy. Obviously, her father should make this happen. And guess what, Buckaroo? If your business fails, find another way. You know what I mean? Why does she have to? As far as he doesn't even have a daughter, so why does he get to boss her around?
Yeah.
So, he's a real, he's like an entire universe of landfills, and we're not here for this. And also, Pat also joins him too. They're both are really bad. Lada shouldn't be punished. If anyone, it should be Pat. Make him marry the guy. That's what they should do. Then, you know what? Then the families can have all that stuff. Why does it always have to be the girl?
Well,
It's just something I don't enjoy. And we did have that too in Somewhere Somehow, but it never came to fruition. Because, you know, it got annulled.
yeah.
And we had this obviously little pin, and I hated it as well. And so it's like, I just don't like it. Because obviously this is something that's enjoyable. And like, really, a lot happened last episode. We had them like fall for each other. There was a lot of petrichor references, in my opinion, with the rain and the two of them trying to find each other. And it was very dramatic. And then, of course, one of them got sick. Because, of course, one of them gets sick with a cold. And we're still trying to figure out the mole. We also had the creepy brother again. He's just really creepy. He's like watching the two of them. Like, if you really just one of you should be happy, could you be a normal brother? What is it with these two and creepy brothers? Petrichor and now water. Although Tan is like another completely whole situation. If you haven't seen Petrichor, you should check it out. It's not for the light of heart though. It's quite intense. I will say that much as well. And not just because of the story, but also how graphic the autopsies are.
Yeah. We haven't had a chance yet to watch the Englot series that came after that.
Yeah, there's another Englot series too. So, you know, so anyway,
Yes.
that all happened.
Yes.
And of course it was nice to see like Lara and to see Nam get closer and all that good stuff and become official. But it's like, now it's kind of like Romeo and Juliet, so to speak. Like,
Yeah.
she's like forbidden. Seemingly, I don't know, dude. I want new tropes, okay? Like, I want something different.
Yeah.
Just because this is so soon, and I know because this is only like 8 episodes, like every single part of the elements is 8 episodes, so they have to really make these things happen like relatively quickly. But it's like they just got together. For real. We also saw that Nam has like a little, not little, but like quite an array of glasses.
Oh, yeah.
So, because hers broke. And she got a new pair, but instead of wearing her new pair, she decided to go kind of like not being able to see well and bump into things and look pretty. So, you know, and that's pretty true to when they showed like what she sees like is pretty true what I see like. So now you know. Like,
Vision without glasses.
Vision without glasses is like that, which is why you need them. So anyway, yeah, then the closeness is wonderful to see. But it does seem like this is going to be upsetting. We have tissues. We were warned already too. We'll need tissues.
Right here.
So we've got them. But honestly, like, really, I just want Pat to marry this guy.
Oh.
That's what we need, guys. We just need him to marry, and then whatever can be taken care of. Pat is really, like, unhinged at this point, too, because he's just, like, walking around. And then he, like, on the... Run, Lada! Effing run! And I'm just like, bro, are you okay? No. Obviously, you're not okay. And so we still don't know who the mole is. Preem is still very suspicious.
Cream.
So is Lada's best friend.
It did take Nam a year to compliment her.
But she's just very not compliment. She doesn't like compliments like that, so I think that's whatever. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be like, you took a year to compliment me.
It could.
I had to work so hard, and then you brought in her.
But here's the thing: the stakes are much higher with this mole. Not to say that what Proud did was like there's no excuse for it, but this literally was like a whole new degree of food poisoning when you're hospitalized. You know what I mean? Like lots of people. Yeah. And I don't know, it's just a lot. And I mean, the only other girl it could be, if it even is a woman, and probably is the best friend, because she did take a phone call that was kind of suspicious, and I'm like,
right. Yeah.
So it's really hard to say. I really don't want it to be Preem, because last time that was someone close as well. You know what I mean? It was very close to Din.
Yeah.
So it can't just be someone random, right? Also, I forgot, but in the preview, Pat had apologized about his sister. And then Nam was like, what are you talking about? So I think the truth is finally coming out, guys, in the worst possible way. And then a forced marriage.
Yeah.
I'm cringing over here. I do not like this at all. I find that it's just... But we actually, after this, we have 2 episodes left. So, like, forced marriage, like, how, you know what they need to do? They need to have an operation where they extract Lada, and then they get her away from this man's, and then the 2 of them run away and elope. Or they have, like, a wedding somewhere else. That's what they need to do. Get the cousins. Get Din, get Lom, get Phi with Nam, and go save Lada.
Oh, that's your plan.
Preferably in battle gear.
Oh.
That's what I want.
That's your plan.
Yeah, that's my plan. Hey, read some comments because, you know, I want to watch the show. So, Boss Nam and True Boss Babe Lada are officially girlfriends. Such cute moments between the 2 of them. Looks like it's going to hurt next episode with the temper tantrum landfill toddler of the universe planning to force an unwanted marriage on Lada. If we're going to have an arranged marriage, then make it consensual one between Nam and Lada. Or, or Pat and the guy.
Consensual.
And we have Jem. Nam was like a sad puppy through most of the episode until they confessed their failure. I know. Nam really, like, because she obviously was like a tsundere mode in the beginning, right? She's also, like, very married to her work, right? And when she caught feelings, and then Lada, she's like, well, Lada, of course, likes me. But she's, like, not showing it. And she's kind of like, what did I do wrong? She's, like, asking, like, her cousin, what did I do wrong? She's asking everyone, what did I do wrong? Yeah. And that she didn't do anything wrong. I am concerned. I mean, we have 2 really big things this episode, potentially. Obviously, we have this forced crappy marriage. Yeah. And the second thing we have is potentially Lada's secret being out. So what's one crappy thing that can happen, guys? 2 in the same episode?
What's worse than 1? Yeah, 2.
It's 2. All right, anyway, I can keep talking about that or we can watch it.
Yeah, really quickly, one of the things that I find super interesting was the fact that that confession and that, like, becoming official situation between the 2 of them happened while Pat was watching. That was really, it was like...
So here's a theory, now that you mention this.
Yeah.
What if this complete absolute shoegum of the shoegum of shoegum told the father that your daughter likes a woman who's the competition, and he's like, I've got a great idea! I will make her marry this man! Yeah, sorry guys, but my mind just works like that because I've got a bunch of theories.
You're trying to prepare for what might come our way. Yeah.
Listen, the best case scenario for this marriage to not happen is to get an extraction plan, extract Lada, have the blueprints of the venue, scoop her up and run in like some kind of battle gear, okay? I want the cousins to unite, save Lada. That's what I want. Okay. Will it happen? I mean, it's pretty outlandish for me. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's some stuff already that's kind of wacky. It's already happened. Yeah. But anyway, let's watch it.
All right, I'm Jenny.
Okay, yeah.
And we're going to be watching
Water.
Yeah. If you'd like to watch our full reaction to this episode, you can join our Podia membership link down below.
Yeah. All right, we go. Here we don't go. There we go.
The pretty opening on repeat.
Rules was that long.
Oh.
Ew. Chef Ian.
Yeah.
They just need to take Lada away from the thing. Just like I said, extract her.
Extract. Beating as the one. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh wait, that's the other brother. Never mind.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You didn't come.
Unless
year.
This was known information.
Uh-oh.
I mean, no.
Uh-oh.
No, Lada. Run away. No. Beat him up.
With words.
Well, yeah, with words.
Oh. How about you not keep it a secret? Oh.
Oh my gosh. I want her to beat him with the words again.
Oh, really?
And Nam's gonna be like, what if it's both? Her best friend and Preem.
Much worse.
Why?
I think she's just acting sussy herself. Because she...
Do not get those figures! Oh my gosh. Girl.
Aww.
And girl.
Is she gonna get walked in on?
Oh my gosh. Girl! Seal it.
Oof.
But Nam's not there. Podium's like secretly there. There's a camera. I don't know. I'm just like, that man wants to marry her off on her birthday? I'll bring. Yes, that's cute.
Aww.
Oh!
Not here.
Kinda. I was a little
It's
startled.
like everything is blurry except for them.
I don't know. I don't
Take
think
the call first. They were still finalizing
They're
it,
on
they
her.
said. Okay.
they're onto something. She needs to tell her before Pat tells her. I'm
'Cause he's
sorry
a
about
loser.
Shonada. Oh. Ooh.
Oh!
Did you just call her a fool? Oh my gosh, she runs so much. This is why it's a meme. Ew. I knew it! I knew it!
I met her since the first day.
Holy, look at me like that, please. I knew she would know. She's so smart. Uh-huh. Yeah,
looks like it.
I thought so. She was being set up. Uh-oh, though. Uh-oh, though. Nam is a smart woman. However, this, that remember when her, with her?
Yeah.
I had said that she knows stuff.
Oh, yeah.
She's so great. No, it was the brother.
Bat at the condo.
Oh, wow. We'll stop putting guys. I love that look, though.
I think she will.
Oh.
Loves her mother a lot, though.
Uh-huh. Okay, May with you. She feels, yeah. I feel like Nam did as well in the beginning feel like this. I do feel like Nam did get feelings as well. Okay, then she heard her say that too. Oh gosh. He's like strolling around. Oh damn, it was the actual figure. So she changed the figure. Nam! Oh. Oh, damn. What?
That face changed real quick.
Oh my gosh. The acting. Her. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no. I knew it.
Oh,
She just put
no.
a front on. Oh my god!
That's true.
Where's your cat, girl? Oh my gosh, girl. How do you run in those?
Really?
Listen. Project extraction can still happen. Girl.
Oh, we're right. It's not her.
Who is it? Is it her best friend?
Her trap.
Well, I'm a mess.
Oh yeah. Let me know when you need more tissue. Well, she's not gonna be out and about for Nam to find. The ring.
Oh no.
Before next Friday.
But you're suspicious too.
Oh.
She seems really happy for her. Is that Shoshiopan?
Oh
man.
no.
Oh my
Find excuses to see her.
Oh, I can't with this. Oh wow.
Oh no.
I guess until we get 100% confirmation that the other girl is the mole, I'm just gonna be suspicious.
The tulip ring.
Oh, Nam. She's a good friend.
Yeah.
Make a wish. I mean, I get it.
Maybe Nate can help somehow.
May you not have to forcefully get married. That's.
Yep.
You're like, you were deceiving each other. Oh! It's so pretty. Oh. want to cry too.
I didn't tell him that either.
I like the cousin. Fa. Your rival doesn't do deceitful things. Because she had said, but she's the daughter of the rival. Is it on? She could track her if it's on. Oh, why? Why do you do this to us?
To draw her in.
It's really hard too when you hear the person being like, I used to use her. This is just like, doo. Oh, her mom? Because there's reasons. Yeah! Just when you can't think he could get any worse!
Ooh.
So this is, she's, flips his desk. Yeah!
Do this, but even worse.
Yeah! Oh, never mind. Oh! Oh! Danny Rose! Bye. Go get your girl. I like how Rose is there too. They've probably never seen their cousin like this either.
Yeah.
She needs a hug. This is so wholesome. Get the 4 elements together. Bye. That's true. They had a lot of heartbreak as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can't lie with Rose.
No. Oh, what the heck's this? Yeah,
Dan, the voice of reason.
First.
Yeah, there it is. Yes, go track her down. They're gonna extract her, right? Yes? Yes? Oh no. Her mom is being threatened.
Yeah.
But like, now you've threatened the mom.
This guy somehow lifted the heaviest suitcase.
Oh, I really don't like you. You are such a B word. Oh my gosh! You know something?
Yeah.
And him!
Oof. Oh.
I am livid. I wonder if, I know it's based off a book too, so I'm wondering if it's like more intense in the book.
Oof.
Oh, I hate it here.
Here she is still dealing with having to lose.
Damn it, dude.
Oh.
I know it's water, but gosh darn it.
Maybe
We
that's
saw
yet
that.
to come.
Why would they show up previously when it hasn't happened yet? Oh? Oh? What?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Waves of deception indeed. What was that? Okay, I'm really happy I'm getting my extraction because, you know, I think that was the most outlandish thing I come up with. And hey, look, sometimes,
And
guys,
it happens.
when you have these outlandish thoughts about a show, you too can also be right. But at what cost? So, yeah, honestly, this episode hurts in terms of the 4 elements thus far. There were some really painful episodes of Earth, but water was like hold my drink for me because this was absolutely devastating. And if we go back, it was called something of deception, right? So that's what this is called. So it's not terribly surprising that Nam knew the entire time. I figured she did early on, but I was kind of, she has to know. She's so smart, and she knew. So she also played the game. They both played the game, and both fell for the other's trap. The problem being is that Mr. Wonderful Pat decided to show up and try to expose, and I was like, there's no way she doesn't know.
Right.
And then, of course, Lada shows up, and, you know, she hears this, and I do believe, again, Nam said all these things to basically get Pat off her back. Unfortunately, it backfired on her, and Lada ran.
Yep.
Not only Lada ran, she's gone from her where she was. She's now with Matt,
she was saying,
and so we have this. We also have an arranged marriage, which I think is so interesting because the last preview, they showed it happening. I guess they decided not to put it in this episode. Not enough time for that. So it does look like we're going to be having a marriage happen. But however, the mother did say the certificate has not been signed yet, so she can still get out.
Yeah.
Enter the 4 element cousins. Yeah. In battle gear. And I'm just like, Nam is like orchestrated this whole thing, okay? She wants to get her girl back. I'm curious how she finds out about it. But you know what? Loam's a police officer. She's got connections. She can make things happen.
That's true.
And so it was also really nice to see all the cousins and the honorary cousin. I really like Fatu. Just like really trying to help Nam, you know, especially when you did have the other 3 years like hold her and then just through these trying times. She bought her a ring. So like
a tulip ring.
a gorgeous tulip ring. Yeah. So like the thing about it is that yes, early stages. Of course, she also was trying to, like, get this girl to be, of course, because she's so smart. She runs a hotel empire. She vets her staff, okay? Like, she would not know. Lada also, even if her father, he's not even that, even if this disgusting man, like, never said he had a daughter, like, she still recognized her. How would you not? She's gorgeous. Yeah. So, yeah, so he just uses her. Also, I'm sorry, I thought I was gonna like this. The sister-in-law, she's disgusting. The other brother's disgusting. The whole family except the mom is disgusting, okay? And I think for me, like, it's one thing to force a marriage on someone. It's another thing to threaten someone else and try to make this happen on purpose. And the way that this man, like, did this to this mom.
Oh, so that's not her actual sister. That's her sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why they were saying. Because I thought that they were mentioning sister-in-law because she was going to end up marrying. I'm pretty sure she's married to the other brother, who's also a disgusting piece of skulk. So, yeah, this guy really is a terrible father. He is someone you should not be. And the fact that he would literally physically hurt the mother is absolutely inexcusable. Yeah. I always say that parents aren't redeemable, and I stand by, especially with this one. You can't come back from that. Like, you can't have an epiphany. You can't have a change of heart and realize all the terrible things you've done I didn't mean to. You know, there's no way this guy's coming back. Pat either. Pat can't be redeemed either because Pat went insane. Only cares about his hotel. But I really did enjoy that verbal smackdown that Nam gave him. He thought he had hit all the cards and hit. No, she had an ace in her sleeve and she did it. And she was so cocky. And I'm like, girl, I like that. But obviously, Lada saying that was not great. So now Lada doesn't want to fall in love ever again. She made that wish on her birthday. She has her friend, and now she's forced to go back. Yep. But you know what? We get an extraction next episode. I don't specifically know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be nice to see. There's not much else they can really do. Like we have 2 episodes left. You know what I mean? Right, and then we have the next one coming out. But it's just like this is a really rough episode for a lot of reasons, and it's just like every layer just got progressively worse. Okay, so yeah. Again, like, damn, like, I really was I wanted to say I swear so bad because it's upsetting to see this poor woman who at the very end is, like, telling that she's, like, a really good mom, okay? Yeah. Like, she is what you want Thai GL moms to be. Very sweet, very supportive, very wanting for their daughter. And, like, she's telling her one thing and then, trying to say the non-controlling thing. And then the dad is like, why are you telling her the opposite of what I said? Like
the donor. We'll just call him the donor because he's not a father. Wrong. He's a donor, and he's a crappy one at that. So here's the thing, my dude. If you have a problem with a falling business, you don't use your unknown daughter to fix your problems. Oh my god. You need to fix it yourself.
I'm just laughing because of KB's rant. Obviously, the subject isn't funny. Yeah, but I like KB ranting.
You can have Pat marry Mr. Kirk, which is kind of weird because he played a Kirk, but whatever. The 2 Kirks should be together.
Yeah, let them be together.
And just leave Lada alone to live her life. I do feel like also because this man basically assaulted not even his wife, that Loam is a police officer. So my best hope for these scumbags is to get arrested.
Yeah, we ship the dad with
a jail.
With jail.
Lifetime jail. Forever jail.
Lifetime imprisonment.
Also, Pat can go too. I don't know too much about the other 2, but I can't stand them, so they can at least go into solitary confinement. I don't like them. I do think the mole wasn't as a big deal as it was in Earth, maybe, because we have 2 episodes left, and like I guess it was the girl that was hired on with her, which I'm kind of surprised about because I'm like, but then again,
we were suspecting her at some point.
I did suspect her, but we hadn't seen her in a while, and if they really wanted to hurt us, it would have been Preem, right? Because Preem's so sweet, and she's like, but she just like doesn't really have a reason to do this, like Prao's reason was because she wanted to get Din, which is not a reason to do this kind of thing. But yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of odd. I thought it was going to be someone like the Fred. I don't know. I still have some iffy feelings. We only have 2 episodes though, so anything could happen. But I'm excited because we get 4 elements of extraction, cousins extraction. You know what I mean? And Rose is back too. I'm pretty sure she won't be part of the extraction, but she's gonna be pretty.
Not,
okay.
Yeah.
I also really just.
She's there to ask the real questions, right? She was the one who asked her about her feelings.
She's there about the feelings. And
Boss
Rose is back. And I just love how all the cousins are back together. And again, I really like Fa. I wonder, like, I don't know. She's like, to me, Fa's the other one.
Oh, Fa's the other. Oh,
yeah,
right.
She's the photographer, the journalist. I really think to me that she's like the honorary 5th cousin because she's just so awesome.
See, we always have plans for these other side characters that, like, once these cousins are all settled and happily married, perhaps she and cousins on her other side of the family could have season 2.
Yeah, and I would. That would be awesome. Could you imagine that as well? Also, we do have a wonderful father in this show, which is Nam's father. That's what TGL dad should be.
Yeah,
supportive, understanding. Yes, he knew that. Hey, of course, he knew who she was. This man's is the big boss of a hotel empire. Do you think that's a funny thing, right? To me, it wasn't surprising when all this was known because these are very smart people. Okay, like they're going to vet anyone or anything because they are rivals, and he doesn't care. He's like, I want you to be who you want to be with, and he liked Lada very, very quickly.
Yeah.
But Lada isn't like her other family members, right? Lada is being pushed into this because of her annoying brother, and also because her mom really is unfortunately being threatened. So these are the things. I do think for Nam, like initially she was like, this is a game to me, but she started to realize like, oh wait, this girl's not doing this out to be vindictive. Yeah. This girl's doing this to actually like help her mom because she's being threatened in a way, and she is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like it's very different, but also I think it was a big thing of Lada's character when she decided not to poison the food, because again, if she had done that, there's no going back from that. Yeah. So there's that too, and again, like just picturing like Nam on every corner, she's like having a conversation, meeting up with her. She's Nam, okay? Like I think they're all smart in their own ways, but she's also very, very intelligent, runs a hotel empire, and she's very like meticulous when it comes to who she hires, right? Her staff. Yeah. So again, it's not surprising whatsoever. And of course she's like, she banged into me, she looks familiar, I'm gonna do my research on this girl. We had Fa early on who was like digging some information we never knew about it. I'm like, this girl knows. This girl knows. So it's nice to see that she knew. They tried to deceive each other, so it's like Harmony's secret, but it's much more depressing, which I don't know if it's possible, but it is. And yeah, we're gonna be getting a extraction mission next. I'm just like so happy about that.
I think the biggest difference between Harmony's secret and this is that both of them came into it like knowing who the other was, right?
Yes.
And so they like, it felt like you were kind of waiting who's gonna betray whom.
Yeah, you're just kind of waiting. Is this one betraying this one? Is this one gonna betray this one?
In this one, it's kind of like one of them really doesn't know who the other is. So it's kind of like confusing, but then like she did know, but then she didn't know that you know what I mean? Like it didn't set up like an equal playing field, right?
No, but
they did end up both knowing who the other was. Yeah. But like she didn't know that she knew who you know what I mean? So it's a little bit more deceptive.
It is, but I think it was done in such a way that was like, if you don't, like, I love deep diving in theory. You guys know, if you're here a lot, I like to theorycraft all the time. Yeah. But if you really think about, like, Nam's character and how she is about herself, she's a workaholic, she's all these things, and she did start to change. But when there was stuff with Fa, and I'm just like, this is really suspicious. And I'm like, okay, but why is this envelope? You know what? I just think that there's, like, stuff here. Yeah. It's just very suspicious. Yeah. And then when you get, like, to the truth, and you're like, oh. But then Lada's there, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm still, like, processing this. That's why at first I'm like, one didn't know who the other... Oh, wait, I guess they both did know. Yeah. But, like, she didn't know she knew who she was. Well, right. So it's a lot to process.
It's a lot, but it's done in a way that really does work because it speaks true to her character. Yeah. Because she's so inquisitive, and she's, like... again, she vets her staff. I mean, she also had that whole thing early on with like the security and remember the abduction mission failed or whatever. She's very meticulous. She's very detail oriented. So when this gorgeous woman bumped into her and she had this attitude and she's like, wait, I know who this woman is.
Yeah.
And she did her research.
And the stuff with the phone and everything.
I also thought it was very interesting too when she made her assistant. So and a lot of stuff, if you think about it, I was like, okay, she's already her assistant. Like these are things that why, and you know why, because what do? You keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies closer. And until they don't hurt the enenemies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm a nervous excited for next time's episode.
Nervous
but, like, I'm also really excited because I can't... I almost wanted to use the extraction for the thumbnail because I'm like, guys, I was right! One of my most interesting, complex things is happening, and I just want to go ahead and pat myself on that one.
Well, we still could use that as a thumbnail.
That's
We'll
true.
have to decide. Yeah, you all will find out.
Well, we'll probably.
Well, you'll know by the time you're watching this.
What I do think is very interesting, though, is we've never seen this with the show, is that you give a preview and something didn't happen. So I'm thinking either they decided to cut that wedding part, because I know I could go back to episode 6, is it? And no. The previous one, and I knew there was definitely some kind of marriage situation because I wanted to flip my desk.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that's what we have for now.
Yep.
I can't wait for Operation 4 Element Cousins extraction of Lara, that's a long sentence, to happen. And I really am going to be curious to see how Nam gets Lara back into the fold. Lara's very hurt, and rightfully so, because when Nam was talking the way she was talking to the brother, it was very condescending. It was very like, yeah, I was your sister.
Oof.
You thought that that I was being used. No, it was you being used, which hurts.
Yes.
But honestly, like, if Lara really thinks, and I don't think she wants to right now, but there's certain things that Nam did that was just like, no, it wasn't like that at all. Again, I feel like she was doing that to basically get Pat off the trail and just to kind of like whatever. And unfortunately, though, Lara freaked out and did her run, which I'll never see the same way again, and was trying to tell her the truth herself. Because remember, she had said, I will tell you everything. And I was like, uh-oh, no you won't, girly. Ooh. So at first they made us think that Nam was going to be like, nah, Nam's too smart for that. But anyway, we can talk about that, or we could go ahead and take a break and eat.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
Alright, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with us while we watch this episode of 4 Elements, The Water. If you enjoyed hanging out with us here and would like to chat in with us live, you can join our YouTube channel membership, Fandom Live, where we have monthly live streams. Look forward to connecting with you again soon, and we will be sending so much love. Till next time.
Laters.